Jetzt aber. Jetzt ist es nicht mehr ganz so bitter. Ich weiß noch nicht mal, warum wir ihm jetzt Kaffee geben wollen. Nur weil er es noch nie getrunken hat?
Very exotic import.
Liquor?
Says so on the label. Now, don't expect it to taste like regular hooch. It's very exotic. Supposed to have a real kick to it.
Let me see that. Smells like nothing I ever smelled before. And I can't say it's bad either. Whew, what is this devilry, boy? Kinda got me feeling all fluttery inside.
Special import. Supposed to really get you going.
I'll say. Why, I feel refreshed as ever. It's like this curtain slowly lifting off of me eyes and mine, son.
Ach so. Jetzt will er mit uns über das reden, was er sich wegsaufen will.
But I'd like that bottle of whiskey in return if that's all right with you.
Ah, take it. Who needs that stuff? I can safely say this has been a full-fledged epiphany, Buzz.
Okay. Wir haben Schnaps. Jetzt wollen wir nur noch was zu essen.
Hey,
Fleisch.
you remember my name. Thanks.
Not a problem, son. Boy, do I feel good. I just might get up and walk around a little later.
Good to hear, Mr. Zadok. Now that you're refreshed, care to tell me a bit about Fishmouth?
What is it you want to know, Buzz?
Ah! So, erstmal den Schnaps. Warum sind alle ihren Fischen so verschlossen? Ich hätte tatsächlich Lust auf ein Sandwich, wenn ich so drüber nachdenke. Ja. Wenn die Lust morgen noch steht, gehe ich mal Weißbrotsalat und Kochschinken holen. Ich hätte so gern hier einen Subway. Subway war früher so geil. Ja, immer so weit weg. Ich glaube, ich hole mir eher einen Döner. Ist ja auch eine Art Sandwich, oder? So, wir haben sie also verschlossen.
Where do I begin, my friend?
Am Anfang.
You're stuck of a curse that runs through most of Fishmouth's residents' blood. Turn them into fish and toad-like things. And then they dig to the water. But that's not even the worst thing.
You'd think that's the worst thing, wouldn't you?
Oh, there's worse. And I've seen it with my own two eyes, hanging around the abandoned factory up Elliott Street. Seen them. Hideous fishmen and octopus-like monsters.
Along.
Caught a glimpse of them in the moonlight. Heard their awful noises. Horrible. It were horrible.
The curse.
Nah, Buzz. It weren't the curse. These things were not born this way. They was mutants. Abominations. Cobbled together from fish and man and squid. The butcher. That's who they whisper made those things.
Who's the butcher?
I don't know that, Buzz. But I suppose it's some shady character that's in cahoots with the esoteric order of Dagon. And they're raising hell in Fishmouth. Raising hell. Literally.
How can I get to this abandoned factory?
You can't now. They've shut off those streets. In preparation for their evil festival.
Sandwich klingt nach einem Plan. Ich habe mir Lust auf Krokur. Was für ein Ding? Gar kein dummes Argument. Ich glaube sogar, die Standard-Döner-Variante bei meinem Dönermann heißt Drehspieß-Sandwich. Guten Abend zusammen. Hallo Tobi. Wo gibt's jetzt Sandwiches? Tja. Dann brauchte Tobi mich an, weil du über Essen redest wahrscheinlich. Es geht ja immer um Essen hier. Ich habe mal was von einem Mann namens Bob Olmstein gehört.
Ever heard of a man called Bob Olmstein?
Can't say I ever did.
He's supposed to be staying at the Finman.
The Finman, huh? Folks lodging there have a habit of disappearing without a trace.
Oh.
Sneaky fella, that Finman. Slippery as an eel.
Was ist dieser esoterische Orden, von dem ich immer wieder höre?
What's this esoteric order I keep hearing about?
The esoteric order of Dagon.
Dagon.
Fishman folks worshiping the deep ones. Dagon's their high priest. Supposed to be this huge amphibian thing. That's what the festival's about. Worshipping Dagon in sacrifices they bring to him.
Sacrifices? What kind of sacrifices?
I shudder to think, my boy. But what I can tell you is that they're raising something over in Crackham Bay. And if you ask me, It can only be the Half-Goofer.
Was ist ein Half-Goofer?
What?
The Half-Goofer. Huge, ugly sea monster.
Sea
Yeah, I
Monster.
reckon that sucker's gotta be big, since they ain't letting anyone anywhere near Kraken Bay for a year now. Completely cut it off. No way to enter it from anywhere.
Ein Krocku, französisch von Croquer, knacken, Sache, beißen. Die französische Variante des Sandwiches. Aha. Erstmals nachweisen lässt sich dieser Imbiss auf einer Speisekarte von 1910 eines Pariser Cafés. Die erste literarische Erwähnung von Croque Monsieur findet sich im Prosuz auf der Suche nach der verlorenen Zeit von 1918. Okay. Also ein französisches Sandwich. Aber danke für die Aufklärung. Ich muss ein Geständnis ablegen.
I've got a confession.
Oh nein.
What's that, Buzz?
The whiskey I gave you that you love so much, that's actually coffee.
What? Well, I'll be darned. You sure pulled a fast one on old Zadok, haven't you? Well, good on you, Buzz. But you know what? Good on me too, because I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks. I guess I love coffee, and I gotta live with myself now. I just might be hooked on it.
Well, better than whiskey.
You're right, Buzz. And when you're right, you're right. Right?
Right.
When you're right, right. Okay, sehr gut.
I'll see you later, Mr. Zadok.
Haben wir wenigstens gesagt, dass es Kaffee war.
God bless you, boy. Take care.
Nice guy, aura restored. Ah. Wahrscheinlich, weil ich ehrlich war, ne? Ja, wir müssen jetzt aber irgendwie dahin. So, da kommen wir nicht rein. Lauf mal schneller. Ich kann jetzt hier in die dunkle Gasse?
1, it's 2,
Nö.
4. Hey.
Feigling. So, was ist mit dir? Ich kann irgendwie nicht schlafen. Hast du eine Idee?
I don't think I want to.
Okay, schade. Haben wir noch irgendwas zum Auffüllen? Flasche Whisky. Ich habe hier Alkohol für dich.
Talk to him first.
Also. Stimmt. Wir haben jetzt den Keks und Whisky. Ich habe eine Kleinigkeit, mit der sie den Keks runterspielen können. Ha.
Got you a little something to wash down the cookie with.
Let me smell that. Oh, you did good, stranger. You was mighty kind. Mighty kind, I tell you. Ah, that hit the spot.
And here's your cookie.
You ain't tampered with this here fine piece of pastry now, has you?
Ich? Nein.
Oh, God forbid, no.
Down the hatch. Good. Thanks, stranger. What? What you standing there all expectantly like that for?
Oh, nothing.
What? You expect me to keel over or something? Boy, I got a stomach lined with steel myself.
What the heck?
I don't know what you put in that cookie, but it wasn't working.
I have no idea either. My roommate. Wait a minute. Care to explain what's going on here?
Not until you explain what your business with Mr. Ormstein is.
Bring seine Katze zurück.
Returning his cat. It got lost around the docks. I found it, so here I am.
That is a very special cat indeed, but it's not Mr. Ormstein's. You are trying to deceive me.
Nein.
Well, there are two possible situations. Either your heart is full of darkness and deceit, in which case I suggest you turn around and run, or your intentions are pure and your heart innocent, in which case we can talk.
Warum will er nur mit Reinherzigen reden? Das sind doch die Bösen, dachte ich.
My heart is not full of darkness. Boy, it sounds weird saying that out loud. I've been sent here by the voodoo gentleman. I understand Mr. Ormstein might play an important role in this occult situation I stumbled into.
Role? No, he plays no role. But what is yours? What part was assigned to you?
Part?
I don't know.
I'm just a librarian, sir, and this detective guy came looking for the Necronomicon.
Kid type.
Exactly. And then they kidnapped him.
Kidnapped? Who kidnapped him?
Search me.
You?
Anyway, I've been walking around with this Necronomicon thing on me.
You have it? The real one?
It's gotta be real. Made my cat start talking. Sup?
Hello. Yes, that explains that.
Well, that's us.
Hmm?
What's Olmstein to you?
You speak his name so lightly, let's just say I watch him from a distance. Try and look out for danger, pointless as though that might be.
Pointless? Why?
I just might be a fly buzzing around a lion. Never mind. I don't normally get close to him, but if you do have the real Necronomicon...
Ja, dann. Nee, ha.
An exception will be made.
Auge ist zu vom Buch.
We'll walk up to his room and we'll see from there.
Warum hat er seine Kutte jetzt ausgezogen? Hä? Ich verstehe gar nichts mehr. Wieso sieht der aus wie eine Mischung aus Morpheus von Matrix und Chef aus South Park?
He's gone. Again. It might mean they're coming. We must stay vigilant.
They? Who's they?
Oh, too many possibilities in that regard.
Toll.
Oh my god, all this for nothing. It just keeps getting worse. You might as well at least tell me your name. Mine is Buzz Kerwin, and this is Kitty.
You may call me Barnabas.
Barnabas.
I am a protector of the other, a seeker of truth, and a hunter of evils.
Must look nice on your business card. Okay, first of all, how do you know Dawn?
I was the one who hired him to find the Holy Tome. He should never fall into the hands of madmen.
Okay. Was haben wir Don angehört? Ist er ein okkulter Detektiv? Kann man eigentlich speichern? Nicht während dem Dialog.
Why hire Dawn? Is he an occult detective?
No, but he is a damn good seeker. Well, maybe was.
Oh man, don't say that. I'm sure he'll find a way to pull through.
Verrückte? Was für Verrückte?
Madmen? What madmen?
The parish of the starry knowledge, the esoteric order of Dagon, or the Butcher.
The Butcher. The Butcher?
The Butcher? Tell me about the Butcher.
This is not the place nor the time for that.
Wer bist du,
What I
Professor
will
Eich?
say is this. He must not have the Necronomicon. You must keep it away from him, at all cost.
Sounds
Okay,
like someone
gib
I'd
Butcher
stay away from
Necronomicon,
regardless.
verstanden.
Do not underestimate his reach, and watch your step here in Fishmouth. Him and the esoteric order are likely in cahoots, and they're everywhere.
Okay, so what does he want with the Necronomicon?
To bring this world to its knees.
Okay, that makes sense, sure.
Das kann das Buch? Auf welcher Seite steht das? Gib mal her. Ja.
Heard of the esoteric order, what's up with them?
Have you now? So you also know of what they're raising here in Fishmouth?
Bisschen. Hafgufa.
The Half-Goofa?
The Half-Goofa. Those idiots. Those complete and utter morons. They have no idea what that can bring about.
Well, neither do I, but are you gonna do something about the Half-Goofa?
They've cut off access to Kraken Bay completely. But I'll think of something. I must.
So.
Starry Parish?
Foul worshippers of a thing called the Haunter, and the shining trapezohedron it dwells in.
In dem...
Geometry. Anyway.
Moment.
About Olmstein.
Wieso haben sie Finman nicht früher Auge
If you're
geschlagen?
protecting Olmstein, how come you didn't knock Finman out earlier? That guy was definitely up to some gruesome stuff. Maybe Olmstein would have still been around.
I was about to take him out. I had reserved all the remaining rooms just to make sure no one would intervene. Then you came along, and I had to be cautious. Maybe I still should be. You
Ja,
do walk
natürlich.
around with spiked pastry on your person.
Not spiked enough. But I'm kinda glad to be rid of it. Anyway.
So, der andere.
What did you mean by the other? Olmstein? What makes him other? Who is he anyway?
Though you carry the book, you must understand my reluctance toward telling you these things. Still, see here. Though he walks among us, he is not like us.
Oh, geez, with the cryptic
Ja, das dachte ich mir nämlich auch gerade. Wie sieht er denn aus? Wie der pyramidische Kopf oder so?
That would be futile. He might appear different to you than he does to me.
Also.
You might see him clearly and not be able to remember
Oh, er ist in Silence.
an hour later. His nature is hard to grasp for all of us.
But the voodoo gentleman described him as just, you know, some friend of his. Was he trying to deceive me, or...?
There's no time to go into this, but that should not surprise you. Ormstein appears in different ways to different people. It is his nature.
Wonderful. Changing subject.
Macht er das oft? Im schlimmsten Moment verschwinden?
So, he does this a lot? Disappear at the worst possible moment?
It is in his ever-changing nature, yes. But there is always a little breadcrumb left behind.
Might as well look for it, right?
Yes,
Be the duck.
I will trust you to do that.
Ich soll.
I'll keep an eye on the stairs in the meantime. Get to it.
It's what I do.
Ich muss das suchen. Natürlich. Koffer. Lass mal in den Koffer gucken.
Completely empty. Either Ormstein travels light or he's just wearing everything right now. She doesn't need it.
Nicht Katze in den Koffer stecken? Barnabas.
That's Barnabas, if he's to be believed. No, I should... Gotta look around.
Okay. Stück Papier, Federn, Fenster, Wohnbereich.
Just a mug and a pitcher of coffee. Nothing to shine any kind of light on this Ormstein character.
Ja, er trinkt Kaffee.
Yes, I can confirm. It's domestic junk.
I need nothing.
Hotel.
A particularly unattractive representative of the fishmoth population.
Hey, das ist ja frech.
Kitty couldn't care less. Definitely.
Nein? Fenster.
That big window overlooks the smelly intersection outside. Looks like the only way out, so I guess Ormstein jumped. But we didn't see or hear anything.
Das heißt, er hängt da
Already
noch.
seen the view. It stinks.
I don't have a reason to leave this room.
Hafen dahinter.
Hey, look at that. It's a pretty neat painting of the harbor. Accurate, too.
Das ist da hinten bestimmt ein Loch in den Nebenraum.
Definitely not.
Nein, nein. Federn.
Crow's feathers strewn all over.
Krähenfedern, Er kann sich verwandeln.
The word you're looking for is ornithophile.
I thought you couldn't read.
Oh, yeah, sure.
She doesn't care for birds.
Katzen interessieren sich nicht fürs Vögeln, was?
Pick up and carry around, interesting.
So, Stück Papier.
A conspicuous piece of paper lying on Ormstein's bed. It's okay, I can...
Na komm, nimm. Das ist wirklich ein Dreieck. Wirklich eine Pyramide. Toll. Mein Pyramid Head Gag wird anscheinend wahr. Scheiße. Ich hab eine Zeichnung gefunden.
Can you make any sense of it?
Ormstein's sign. Why would he leave it here again?
Again?
What is it? What does it mean?
I've seen it before, yes. I know not what it means, but it must have been left here for you.
Wieso denn für
How could
mich?
he know I was coming? And why me again? Why me?
It is the role you play in this. Questioning it is a waste of time.
Alle, welche Rolle?
Role? What role? Finding the book was an accident. It was just bad luck.
That is how the tome works. The roles are defined, but the book is pure chaos.
Help me
Ormstein.
understand more about Ormstein. I need to find him. I need to change my cat back.
That is your stake in all of this?
Ja.
Hey, that has a name, buddy. Sort of.
Oh Gott. Warum heißt er Bob Ormstein?
Why is his name Bob Ormstein? I mean, you call him Mother and all that, but his name is so common.
There must be a reason for that. But does it really matter? Not to me.
How did you come to know of Bob Ormstein?
That is a story for another time.
Was ist das hier
What's
alles?
Ormstein's game? Is it good? Is he evil?
These are questions that I cannot outright answer with a yes or no. All I have is my belief and some suppositions, and the former is much more powerful than the latter. If they do exist, maybe the answers are not meant for the likes of us. What we must do is play our roles.
What belief?
I believe I must try and stay by his side. And right now I am failing at that.
Was hat er hier gemacht?
What was Olmstein up to here in Fishmouth?
Perhaps checking on some seeds he had planted.
Oh man, I just know you're speaking figuratively and it's just that cryptic stuff again that drives me mad. No offense, but why can't you just talk like normal people?
I'm not normal people.
Of course you're not.
Eventuell spiele ich zwischendrin mit der Katze. Aber gibt es etwas Hilfreiches, das Sie mir bei Olmstein sagen können?
Is there anything helpful you can tell me about Olmstein?
I can tell you some things, I guess. He might seem ever-changing, yes, but balance and rules, these too are in his nature. Self-imposed balance and rules.
I'm sure you can be more specific than that. What rules?
Do you ever watch the moon buzz koan?
No, not really.
There is something about it, its phases. They seem to correlate to important events and to how he affects this world. But in which way exactly? You'll need to find out.
Der Mond. Und das Necronomicon? Da.
You seem to know more about it than I do. What is it?
Many things. We might call it holy, and we might be mistaken. Holy as in not of this world.
Debatable, but do go on.
It changes things.
Sherlock Holmes over here.
It chooses roles. It alters the very nature of things. But it does it when it wants, or when the stars are right. And if it makes its way into the wrong hands, it ends existence itself.
Snap.
Well, that's encouraging. But mine are not the wrong hands, right? Right?
They're not the most competent. That much is clear.
No, they are not. I think.
Ändert sich. Warum?
The Necronomicon is chaos in written, volatile form.
What do its pages hold? What language is it written in, and what does it all mean?
I've never read it, nor do I want to. All I have to go on are rumors and whispers, but both hold more and more power in this world. As for the meaning of the words, some of them are most probably incantations, or instructions of some kind.
Instructions?
Yes, and stories.
Stories? What stories?
It does not matter now. You must focus on your next move.
Wäre das sicher in Ihren Händen? Ja, hier, nimm.
Be safer in your hands. You do seem to know a lot more about it.
No. No. Maybe I fear it more than you do. But that is not why I refuse it. It is not for me to bend it.
Yeah, I guess I needed to turn Kitty back.
Yes, you need to do that.
Das Buch ist eines Chaos.
You said the book is pure chaos, but Olmstein is about rules and balance? How does that work?
You make a good point. For a while now, I've been suspecting there must exist a counterpoint to the chaotic tone. If there is such a thing, it should be sought out before it's too late.
Great, but I have no leads, no nothing. Can you help out in any way?
I am considering it. Let me think about it.
What was that?
I think they're coming. The stairs.
The stairs.
Quick, out the window.
Are you serious? It's really up high.
Have faith. You can make it. I'll hold them back.
But I don't know what to do or
He
where
died.
to go or...
There's no time. Go. Go.
Kannte.
Find peace. Find peace.
Finde das One Piece. Ja, oder was ist denn Peace jetzt schon wieder? Boing.
Hey
All
there,
right.
Buzz. Fancy running into you.
Mr. Ktype!
Please, call me Don. Welcoming town, Fishmouth, ain't it?
Yeah, lovely. Boy, am I glad to see you. You okay, Don?
Well, I have no shoes and I don't know how to running, but aside from that, I'm all right. You headed my way. Got a thing or two to catch up on.
Let's talk about it in Darkham. Taxi!
Okay. Oh, kein neues Chapter.
All right, we should be safe in here. I, hope. Better keep the lights down.
You don't happen to have any cat food lying around, do you?
I keep forgetting it can speak.
It? Rude.
Look, I let you two rest all the drive here from Fishmouth, but now it's time for us to buck up, get our coconuts situated, and work out where we're at.
Right. So, what happened to you?
I cracked lid in the underbunk of some lunatic cult. These guys were also after the Necronomicon, but apparently you gave them the slip. Not the sharpest crayons in the box.
The Starry Knowledge Cult.
Yeah, how'd you know? Anyway, they kneel and keel to some kind of rock what came from the stars. Supposed to croak ya or give you some kind of vision beyond
Den du
time
verloren
if you
hast.
lay your mitts on it.
So, did you?
Now I glow in the dark. The Hunter's Mark, they call it. Ain't something I'd believe if I read it in the pulps, but now it's on me, I can't deny it. Things have definitely gone 15 shades of bizarro. And there's a talking cat.
Again, I'm right here. Rude.
Whoa. Did you try using your power?
I didn't get the chance. I snuck out and crept around those smelly streets until I saw you legging it. That's about it. What you got?
Well, I read from the book and now Kitty talks. Well, there's that. Then I visited a voodoo dude who told me to look for this Bob Olmstein guy in Fishmouth. Long story short, Olmstein had already left, but I did meet your employer. Fella by the name of Barnabas. Pretty big guy, white dreadlocks and beard, maybe in his 50s.
Huh. I'll have to look him up in my files.
Yeah, well, Barnabas is convinced Olmstein is of almost, divine nature. And there's also another cult called the Esoteric Order of Dagon, and they're about to have their creepy festival in Fishmouth soon. Oh, and there's a guy called the Butcher. Oh, just saying it all out loud makes my head spin.
I know about those esoteric weirdos. Not the first time they completely shut off Fishmouth to do God knows what. Butcher. Those starry kooks mentioned him.
All Barnabas told me was to keep the Necronomicon away from the Butcher at all cost. And you know what's weird? Barnabas hired you to find the book, but he wouldn't take it when I offered it.
Strange. Well, he did pay up front, so he's all right as far as I'm concerned. So, what do we
hat
do now?
bezahlt, also guter Junge.
Wanna help?
Kid, strange and mysterious are why I work this beat. Now that I've lost my shoes and my hand is all magic-like, this old bloodhound ain't going back to the kennel until he's got some answers.
Boy, am I glad to hear that. Alright, well, there's two things. One, apparently there must be some item that counterbalances the Necronomicon's chaos, so we should probably look for that. And two, Barnabas told me to find peace. I kinda wanna research that
Find
online.
peace.
You do have internet, right?
Yeah, there should be some in that laptop thing.
Oh, brother.
You look into that. I want to see what this Haunter's Mark is all about.
Okay. Ich steuere jetzt ihn. Okay. Naja, wir haben wieder nichts.